Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything on all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. In this video, we're going to look at the former governor of Kano State and the presidential candidate of the new Nigeria People's Party in the 2023 presidential election, Alhaji Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, who has again taken shot on Atiku Abubakar as he attacked northern elders for being responsible for the enthronement of incompetent presidential candidates in northern Nigeria and in the whole country as a whole. That's what we're going to talk about in this video. And this report is based on a report Hausa Service. Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso spoke with BBC Hausa, and that was translated in English and published by the Blueprint newspaper. In that report, Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso condemned the northern elders, accusing them of selfishness, that anytime the time for presidency or election is close, they tend to choose the worst of the candidates and impose these candidates upon the people of northern Nigeria, saying that these are the choice of the north. And Kwankwaso said that this is not true. He said that you have a situation where two or three persons will gather together. Elders will gather together and say that the North has chosen so and so person as their preferred candidate. And he was not happy that most of the time they get it wrong. They choose the most incompetent, the people that are not competent to be the president. So that's what he was talking about. And he then referenced 2019 when several people came out and the northern elders eventually chose their preferred candidate. And if you remember very well, if you're a follower of contemporary politics in Nigeria, you know that in 2019 there were several northerners that contested the election for president. Of course, by that time, President Muhammad Buhari was seeking for second term of office. And most Nigerians had seen that President Muhammad Buhari at that time had already become a colossal failure, that he doesn't deserve re-election. Okay? But despite that, that election, Buhari emerged, was declared winner by the INEC. But I don't think that's where the Kwankwaso was going. Kwankwaso was going in the direction of the choice of the candidate to support. You know, at that time, the northern elders, they did not back Buhari. The northern elders did not support Buhari because already by 2018, 2019, they have seen that Buhari is not taking the country anywhere. Okay? The northern elders succumbed to Atiku's campaign. And it was widely believed that he was the one that the Northern Elders Forum at that time backed, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. Okay, perhaps Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso was not happy by even the choice of Atiku that they backed. Okay, so I think that's the area he was going to. And also, if you go further back, you discover that even in the before the APC came to power, you know, there was presidential primary that was done, in which Muhammad Buhari emerged. Most of those northern elders backed Buhari at that time. But you also see that Buhari became a failure. He didn't do anything to improve either northern Nigeria or even Nigeria as a whole. He worsened the state of the nation. In fact, he was the architect of what is unfolding before our eyes right now under Tinubu administration. Because everything that PDP built, he facilitated the destruction of the economy. We were the largest economy in Africa. By the time he was leaving, Nigeria has slumped to number 4 in Africa. And as I talk to you now, Nigeria has even gone further down as number 5 economy in Africa, under the APC administration. So Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso was expressing his dismay about the role of the elders in facilitating the emergence of some of these leaders. And of course, you and I know that in the last election, the northern elders backed the Muslim ticket of Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Kashim Shettima. They believed that that was in the best interest of the North to back a Muslim ticket, that it was in the best interest of the North to back Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And today, the North is feeling the impact of that, the choice that they made. Okay, that choice, even though that choice was eventually facilitated by the Independent National Electoral Commission's alleged collusion with the APC to rig the last election. But between the choices that was before them, the northern elders, some of them backed Tinubu, some of them backed Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, but Atiku Abubakar did not succeed. But even that choice of backing Atiku Abubakar is also one of the reasons Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso is also complaining about the way some people used to gather themselves and claim that they are speaking for the North, and then they will make a choice. And then that choice is what they will spread to everywhere, say this is what the North has decided, this is what will be in the best interest of the North. Okay, because I remember that at the run-up to that election, the Northern Elders Forum held stakeholders meetings at Arewa House in Kaduna, where presidential candidates were invited to come and talk, including Alhaji Atiku Abubakar of the PDP, including Peter Obi of the Labour Party, including candidate Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu that refused to attend the presidential debate, but that was the one he attended because he wanted to ensure that he doesn't miss a stakeholders engagement that involved the northern elders. He attended that, and I understand that at that time the northern elders were divided. Majority of them were in support of Atiku Abubakar. Some section were for Bola Ahmed Tinubu of the APC. Of course, you know that it means that they rejected Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso and they rejected Peter Obi. Okay, and but I'm sure that he was personally not happy, that he felt that he was the better candidate they should have supported. I'm sure that's what he thinks. But it all goes to show you that the idea that the North will unite against will unite behind a northern candidate in 2027 is now shaky, because from what Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso has been doing so far, he has been attacking Atiku Abubakar, and that is strategic. He's trying to draw out Atiku to respond. Okay, but Atiku has been careful in responding to Kwankwaso, because Kwankwaso is somebody who is ready to face him frontally. But Atiku has been very subdued in his response to him. That's why most of the time when Kwankwaso says something, it's the PDP, that National Secretariat, that will respond to him and all that. But it gives you an idea of what is unfolding. Perhaps Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso is also getting a feeling that these people are on it again as 2027 is approaching. They are on it again. They are trying to prop up somebody and say this is who they not want. And perhaps he is not the one that they are positioning forward now. So he wanted a democratic process. If you are saying that somebody is the candidate of the North, let it be a decision taken by the Northern people, Northern stakeholders, Northern leaders. It's not something that 2 or 3 persons will sit in a room, and then once they made that choice, everybody is bound by it, that if you go against it, then you are now anti-North and stuff like that. He wanted a democratic process. That's my interpretation. How this will go down well with the Northern elders, we may never know, but we will soon find out in the days to come. Because Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, I can tell you for free, he has massive followers. His Kwankwasia movement is the biggest political movement in northern Nigeria right now. Not since Muhammad Buhari do we have somebody who have such a following in northern Nigeria. And I think that's why he sees himself to be superior to Alhaji Atiku Abubakar in terms of both northern interest and capacity to do the right thing. Okay, you notice that Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso is always careful in criticizing Buhari, but when it comes to Atiku Abubakar, he finds his voice, because it's like he considers himself better than Atiku Abubakar, and he considers himself having much more Talakawa support, the kind of support that Aminu Kano built his support base on. Okay, and if you see his Kwankwasia movement, how the things are spread beyond Kano and all that, you know that he is a force in northern politics, and that what he's saying is that I have to be reckoned with ahead of 2027. Whatever the northern elders are doing, whatever they are thinking, let me be part of the equation. That's what I believe he's saying. Now, the debate now can go further to ask, is it fair for the North to go for the president in 2027 after 8 years of Muhammad Buhari? But that is also a subject for another day. I don't know what to think about Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso's condemnation of few northern elders recommending presidential candidates and choosing it on behalf of the whole region. And Kwankwaso is saying that most of those they have endorsed have ended up performing abysmally. Okay, and he said that the way they do this is undermining democracy, the way they do it, the way they choose these people. That there be, I think what he wants is a democratic process of choosing a candidate who is supposed to be from the North. When you say that this is a northern candidate, or a candidate that is supported by every northerner, let it be done democratically. Let it not be done by a few people sitting in a room, 2 or 3 people, elders sitting in a room. Let it involve all the major shades of northern region. Let them be part of the decision-making process. What do you think as we look ahead to 2027? Whatever is your position, let's hear from you. at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.